Hi, for the people who don't know, I'm Kishwar aka Kishu, and right now I'm in my first year PDES at IIT Guwahati. And if you are a UCEED aspirant and you are going to appear for the exam tomorrow, hopefully, uh, I was at the same place you are, and I know it feels very weird, and there are a lot of mixed feelings that keep going on at this time. And there are a lot of doubts that go inside a mind. A lot of doubts related to exam hall, exam time management, and what to do. One of the biggest one is what to do on the last day. So here's a small script and a small video for you covering all of that. Also, there might be some chit chats at the end of the video, me and my batchmates, and their experience with the exam. So you can go to that part if you want to. So starting with the exam hall related queries. Are scales allowed? No, they are not allowed. Metal, plastic, any scale, they are not allowed. Do they allow mechanical pencils? They do allow mechanical pencils, but I would still suggest you to carry these wooden pencils anyhow, because you never know what they might do. Third thing is timings. The exam is from 9 to 12, but a lot of people will say you to go too early to the exam hall, and they are right. At max, reach by 8, because there's a lot of procedure that keeps going on. There will be like entry, then checking, there's a hell lot of line, a lot of people, so it takes around 20-25 minutes biometrics. After that, you at least need like 20 to 30 minutes to settle down at the exam hall, get familiar with the environment you are in. So at max, reach by 8, and don't forget to carry your water bottle. Someone asked, is food allowed, or can I take chocolate as my BP goes low? I'm sorry, but they don't allow anything. If you are on medication, they will allow you to take some medicine inside. They allow medicines and water, nothing else than that. So have a good breakfast and then go. Don't skip breakfast on that day. Another question is, what is the dress code? See, there's no dress code. Just the thing you keep in mind is, don't wear anything metallic, like remove your earrings, nose pin, or any kind of accessories. If you are wearing bracelets, neck chains, belts, for boys, even belts are not allowed. So dress accordingly. The thing is, the lazy you dress, the better it is. Wear your slippers and pajama and just a comfortable fit in which you don't catch cold, because when I gave exam it was 4 or 5 degrees. It was really cold. So take care of that. Now we have another segment which is exam related doubts. First question is, what is the size of the box that's given in part B to draw? So consider this. This is a A4 sheet. Okay. This is a normal scale, the glass scale. The width of this scale is the border that's being left from all the like corners. So it's like this much border left from here, this much border left from here, and then top and bottom the same thing, like this. So it's not that big of a box that's remaining, that gets remained in the end. So it's a smaller area, you can cover it pretty easily and pretty fastly also. You can just draw on one sheet for your own reference. Okay, people still find math difficult, which is totally fine. Now, the thing is, here comes the catch. Till now, you were preparing. You had to tackle the math problems, but now you are not preparing. You are attempting the exam and don't care about ki it's a maths question, I need to do it. Don't take it on your ego. If you can see this is a question I can't solve and this is taking too much time, just skip the question. There are some questions that are being put there just so that you lose your confidence, and if the question bites you, you don't need to bite it back. You have to manage your time accordingly. Okay? Nat is sometimes very time taking, but just do the questions in one go जो तुम्हें लगते हैं कि you can do. Go on to the next section. At this point you have to gain the max out of that one paper. You don't need to learn concepts now. Just try to gain as much as you can. More question asked was in product sketches, should we spend more time on presentation and sketching or the concept? So it's a very relative question. Now I don't know what your definition of more time is and how much time you are thinking of to spend, but don't spend more than 10 minutes for the concept or ideation of both the part B questions. Keep 10 minutes for ideation and the rest 50 minutes, divide them 25-25, and that's for your sketching. Okay. Spending more than 10 minutes on ideation will make you like lag in the actual sketching part, and then that will demotivate you really bad. Also, one more random thing I want to tell is, before, till like 2024, they used to give you a whole bundle of rough sheets where you can perform your calculations and everything. But from last year, they started to give you only like one sheet. So you get only one A4 blank printer paper sheet for your rough work. And the thing is, you can ask for more, but the catch is the examiner will come and take the previous sheet from you and then give you the new sheet. So if you plan on to like recheck some questions and you do it on that, so he will take it back. So use this space efficiently, because I made this mistake last year. I didn't knew the whole new concept. Then a lot of people also have this query about last day hai. What to do on the last day? Should I do a mock on the last day, or should we study a lot on last? No, never. What to do on last day? Chill maro. It's not that serious. Yeah. See the last clip I shot of my friends, my batchmates. Listen to them. Everyone here is going to tell you the same thing, that last day pe chill maro. Don't take a lot of stress and just revise basic formulas if you want to, and do things that calm you, that will not ruin your mental state but bring you to peace. If you want to meditate. I know you guys don't meditate, even I didn't use to. Read, go out with friends, play, cook, do whatever you like to. Don't do any mock, or don't watch any live marathon revision series. Pata nahi, I don't know, a lot of people do that. It's not JEE, it's UCEED, chill. I have some last minute tips. Honestly, there's nothing as last minute tips. It's just like reminders. I have such dark circles. College side effects. Never mind, back to the point. Last minute tips. Carry a kneadable eraser, because there are some dice questions or stamp questions. You gotta imprint things. There are questions, and kneadable eraser is a cool thing. If there are like cutting questions or something like that, you can play with your kneadable eraser. Also for like part B. In my first attempt of UCEED, I forgot to draw some of the specific elements that they specified in their list. And since then, what I started to do was on the borders that they give, I used to just write all the elements that I need to draw that are compulsory, and then I used to just take or cut off them. That way I don't miss any of the important elements. So you do the same. On the border only write them, so that तुम्हारी नज़र उन पे रहे पूरे time. Don't write it on the rough page or anywhere. And then another thing is, do thumbnail sketches, या फिर even the lamest of ideas that you get, write them down on the rough sheet. Designers like to see the back end process. So do thumbnail sketches, write all the ideas or ideation phase, everything. Don't think about it, and then draw. paper folding questions, you can try a bit with paper you get, but there is no specific technique. It's more like visualization only. Yeah, and then there was one more thing that worked in my year. I don't know if it's allowed right now or not, but counting questions are there, and sometimes there are too many elements, like 20, 25 elements. It's hard to keep a count of them. So what I used to do was, exam center computers have really high brightness. I used to put the same rough sheet that I get, if this is the screen, with a lot of brightness, and you put a paper on it, you can still see what's in the back. So if it was a counting question, I would like put a sheet on it, and then I would just mark dots with my pencil or pen to count the elements, and all of my counting questions went right. Okay, coming on to what was my mental state on my UC day and what all I did. एक दिन पहले I just chilled. I cooked, I read a book, I did everything that makes me happy, and I was very at peace. Thing is, I explored enough that I was totally fine with not getting into with even like not getting into an IIT because I know that's not the end of the world, and I had enough confidence in myself. I'll work hard wherever I'll go, and I have this curiosity to learn. So even if my exam would have went bad, I was totally fine and prepared for that. So I was kind of chill only on the exam day when I went to center. This is a golden rule: don't talk to anyone. I repeat, don't talk to anyone. Some people there will try to act very, very cool. They are not. They will act to make you feel inferior. And you might lose your confidence on that day, and we don't want that to happen. Thrice in the exam hall that, oh no, I can't do this, or I'm anxious, something like that. I just drank water and I was like, no, I have to give my best. That's all. Let's not think about anything other than that, giving our best. It will be fine. You'll be fine. You'll do great. You've worked hard for months, years, some people. And yeah, and even if it doesn't go as planned, it's not the end. Maybe there's a better plan waiting for you. I might look like I'm not looking into the camera and talking because the screen is here and the camera is here, and I learned with time. Someone wanted to ask me about the part B layouts. I'll add it. The angle is bad, I guess, but it works for the video. So there are a few part B tips, and someone asked for layout. So here we are. So in part B, if it's a product question, there are a few specific things that you need to keep in mind. That's like a heading, then a main product photo, a main sketch of the product. Then I used to add this every time. These were like views. At least add like side view and top view. This looks like much more technical also, and it creates a good impression. And then you can add like features or whatever properties that product is having. I will show you examples. So there are multiple ways you can do this now. See, I used to make layouts before exam only, so there I don't had to waste time. I could just choose from a layout that already exists in my mind. One of them was having a heading on the right corner, and then having a main product sketch here in the mid. Okay, and then I would just add like some different smaller views here, maybe some features here and here. Like, the thing is, basically you do whatever you feel like looks balanced to you and looks good to you. And the thing is, you can play with the heading, like the typography of the heading, or maybe make some small doodles around it on the left side, yeah. And having the main product sketch here only. So now this is more like how we used to make diagrams in school. And then all of the product features on this side. You can mix match, put things here and there, make multiple of yours. Do whatever works for you. I will show a few of my sketches that I took out so that you get some idea. Now you look at this one and this one. Yeah, some doodles. Okay, always add a, along with this, if this is heading, add a subheading, because I always see these posters having like a tagline or something. So add a tagline to your product. Why not? Add the key pointers. Sustainable, they love sustainable stuff, they love eco-friendly stuff. Add that if you can. Try to mention the material if you want to. See, like multiple different parts, different views. They like you annotating, but just like small sentences. Don't write long sentences, they hate long sentences. Okay, they mention in the question itself that we want small phrases, not sentences, so keep that in mind. Another one, yeah, there's one more tip. Adding this, rectangle thing, and then just diagonally shading it so your product kind of stands out, and this looks kind of professional. See here, I've added this circular thing. This is very dumb because I guess I ran out of time, and also at the same time, see, I've marked things and that I had to add in the margin only so that I don't forget. You can do that. See, this is a thumbnail sketch where I made layout. Do that in the rough page of yours, having all the features on one side. You can also use this kind of iconography if you want. Basically make these small thumbnails and decide whatever works for you. So yeah, some more examples. Again, you see thumbnail sketching, don't skip that part. And yeah, and I guess that's much more than enough for now. The video already got long, even though I didn't wanted it to get long, but it's okay.
That's the first thing.
Behind the scenes.
Which is like, right.
Give UCEED
go.
tips. Last
UCEED
minute
tips.
UCEED tips.
So, to plus 1 and 12th, I went for JEE preparation. And what happened was, I didn't get it. So I went for repeat for 1 year. And in my repeat, my sir was like, there is a exam called UCEED. It's if you draw, you can give the exam. So my friends heard him say that, and you should definitely give it. And I'm like, nah. And they were like, we will give the fees for you. You just write the exam. I'm like, I will write it anyways. That's how I got into UCEED for 6 months, and it was just random textbook with the previous year questions. It was filled with previous year questions. That's it. Actually, I only studied for 6 months, and I would say every day.
You can see yourself now.
Yeah, you can take a selfie video.
Yeah, now you can speak.
Am I even seen? Damn. Every day I just drew for 2 hours or 1 hour. Every night I was sleepless and like.
What did you do before like 1 week of exam? Last 1 week.
Slept. I actually slept pretty good. Okay, like really good. I slept. I was in my home, so I came after I did my JEE. No, before JEE it was UCEED. So for UCEED I came home and didn't go back till JEE was over. So I pretty much slept and I drew some random thing. That's it.
This is the motivation. Be chill. Don't do anything.
Yeah, don't think too much about the exam. Just enjoy the thing. Enjoy the process.
Yes.
Is the lighting here good?
Bhamini.
Try that. Neat background.
She came from NEET to UCEED.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I would say
The first time I wrote UCEED was in 2024. 2024, and I got like around 800 ranks. So I was like pretty much confused. So should I go for the design branch? I wrote NEET too. I got like pretty good mark. So my mom told me to take a repeat for NEET, and I wrote architecture exam. I got like around 46 state rank, and I was pretty confident after that on my MCQ sides, because that exam is only for MCQ and modeling stuff. And I wrote UCEED again for, I studied 1 week. I'm saying like, yeah, I studied for 1 week. I just did the PYQs from the site, of course. And pro tip, do all the design exam question papers, do all architecture question papers, because the pattern is pretty similar for that. So you can get a whole bunch of questions and answers. Don't look at the options, just write the answers. That's all.
What did you do in the last 1 week? Were you also sleeping?
No, I did PYQs because I only got 1 week because I was doing my NEET preparation back then. So, and my mom is pretty strict. So,
Both of you were very chill, I think.
do PYQ and draw. That's it. Yeah. And
Practice drawing.
If the seat is for you will definitely get it.
Yeah.
You just need
no
to
matter
give the
what.
least amount of work.
Most of our batchmates are very chill.
Yeah,
they were very
yeah.
chill during preparation. Forgot to tell your names.
Yo.
Wait, you tell yourself.
I'm Bhamini Lakshmi.
You can take camera.
Yo. I'm Bhamini Lakshmi from BDS1.
Pass the camera.
Prithwin Anish. Prithwin_Anish Instagram ID.
We'll insert it. Now, oh, zoomed in.
Wow.
What is it zoomed in? My face.
You can do it as an outro.
Yes, outro done. Good night. Oh, college तो दिखाया नहीं यार. We can just go for a walk.
College.
We will go for a walk.